Hi, my name is Blue, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be discussing the name change. So if you've been around here for a while, you'll have recognized my YouTube channel, my blog, my social medias, all under the name Soph's Choices. And this past weekend, so a few days ago, I rebranded to Blue Ollis, which is just my name. I wanted something simple, I wanted it to just be me, and I didn't want like an online alias. So I've had quite a few questions over the past few days why I decided to change my name. So I thought I'd just address it in this video. So the answer to that, simply put, is I haven't changed my name. This is just now my name. The name of my channel is just now my name rather than whatever Soph's Choices was. So if that's a bit confusing to you, which I completely understand, here's a little bit of a backstory. So I was born Sophie Blue as my name. That's my first name, full name, birth certificate, passport, bank statements, all of that stuff. My official name is Sophie Blue Ollis. And so when I was growing up, that's obviously kind of a mouthful, and so people tended to shorten it just to Sophie. So Sophie was kind of always a nickname for me, just given to me by other people who didn't want to just say Sophie Blue every time they wanted to call me. But my mom and my family and my friends always called me Blue. As a short, I suppose it's just kind of up to you whether you wanted to call me Sophie or Blue. I was a kid and I didn't really have a preference. When I was 8 years old, me and my family moved to California in the US, and my mom said, it's a fresh start, you don't know anyone yet, what would you like to be called? If it was up to you, would you want it to be Sophie or Blue? And I decided when I was 8 that I wanted to be called Blue. So I lived in California for 5 years, and that's what everyone knew me as. They weren't even aware that my first name was Sophie Blue, they just knew me as Blue. So that was great and I loved that. And then when I moved back to London, I lived in a street that was just a couple of streets away from where I grew up, so that we would reconnect with the people who I grew up with until I was 8. So naturally everyone just remembered me as Sophie, so the name Sophie came back from the people who knew me before. And living in the UK, that just kind of stuck and people began to know me as Sophie again. I have been back since then in the past, how many years? 13 years. So I've been back to the US in the 13 years that I haven't been living there just one time, and it was fairly recently. It was about 4 or 5 years ago now. And people started calling me Sophie. They went, oh Blue, oh sorry, I mean Sophie, because they had seen that I had changed my name or I'd signed up to things like Facebook as Sophie, just so that people would be able to find me, not knowing that the people in America saw that and they were like, sorry, you're going as Sophie now? That's strange, why did you choose Sophie? And I had to explain to them that actually Sophie Blue is my first name, and it felt really uneasy and uncomfortable with me, and I didn't like it that people were calling me Sophie. I really liked Blue. That's what it felt like my name, and Sophie just kind of feels like this nickname that other people have given me all my life, but my real name is Blue. And so these people who have grown up calling me that, it just felt a little odd. And when people started calling me Sophie for the first time, it just felt really uneasy and really alien. Blue is kind of how I know myself and how I grew up knowing myself. So my close family and friends have always called me Blue. My mom calls me Blue, my family members, my uncles call me Blue, and that's just, it feels authentically me. So why I decided to change my alias to just my name is because Soph's Choices just was never anything that I was happy with. It wasn't what I had initially gone for. I wanted it to be Sophie's World. After the book that I loved reading, I had just finished reading it, and then I set up my YouTube channel, but that wasn't available, and so I tried a mix of different, like Soph's World, Sophie's Worlds, and then I just thought Sophie's Choice. That was taken obviously after the film, and then it just got shortened to Soph's Choices, and I was kind of like, meh, that'll do. But no, never really loved it, and just a few months after calling it that, I absolutely definitely regretted it, as I think that most people do when they come up with their first YouTube channel or email address. If you can remember your first email address, I'm sure now that you'd wince a little bit. So after years and years of really wanting to change it but not really having the guts to go in and do it, this past weekend I just it's just, I just went, you know, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I don't know what the repercussions are going to be. I still don't really know what the repercussions are, if there are any at all. But I wanted a name that was going to resonate with me, and I wanted to just be simple. I didn't want to come up with another alias. I just wanted it to be my name. And as I was choosing my name again, it's Blue. That's how I feel, like I'm Blue. I don't feel as connected with the name Sophie as I do Blue. So in the light of this channel being an authentic look into my life, just a real channel, I wanted it to be a real name, and my authentic name is Blue. So have I said my name enough in this video? So that's how the change came about, and I'm happy with it. I don't think I will regret it because it's just my name. Yes, I have changed all my social media. My Facebook account is still in limbo at the moment, but all my social medias, my blog and my YouTube channel are all now just Blue Ollis. Just my plain simple name, Blue Ollis, and that's where you can find me everywhere. Of course, I have changed all my handles, and I will link them down below for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.